Hello, all.
Hello, Mario.
Welcome to possibly another rant by me, John, your host, if you're listening to us and not watching us. Or if it's your first time listening or watching or whatever.
Join Pikachu Ash in the game. The Mandalorian is great in the new series, and let's check out what's new in the world of pop culture with your hosts John, Tim, and Quentin, and a podcast we call Rewind
and Reload.
Today, I want to talk about a very beloved show to me that I grew up with. I think we all grew up with. And Cartoon Network, in my opinion, took it, like a piece of toilet paper and just wiped their booty cheeks with it and made it a new show that I don't like. But before we get into that,
I was gonna say I feel like we're gonna have some differing opinions. I know Quentin isn't not a fan of it.
Yeah, and I'm
of
Teen Titans Go to the polls.
I like Teen Titans Go. I'm gonna be on the pro Teen Titans Go side tonight.
Well, it might just be me. But anyways,
I
before
haven't
we
watched
do that,
much of it, so we'll get there.
Yeah. Before we get to that, I want to know what my beautiful co-hosts have been up to.
I'll talk about it more in the mini-sode that will release hopefully next week. But Magic the Gathering, gotten into the luxury man's card game.
Yeah, we card gamers here. That's what I'm talking about. Tim's a little more sophisticated than me. I think the packs that he buys say 13 and up.
Oh, is that true? I don't actually have packs on me. Check.
Yeah, same.
I mean, the promo cards that I have for the online version do say teens for blood and gore, mild fantasy violence.
Yeah, see, I have a booster box right here on the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, 6+. This is a game for 6-year-olds, by the way.
I don't think I have any boxes in my room. Or if I do, I don't think it's going to have ages on it. I think it's just like an included deck box.
So what, you go to the pre-release for the new Fortnite Secret Lair?
No.
That's a joke. That's already released.
I went to the pre-release for Dominaria United.
I'm wearing my Fortnite shirt right now.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I went for Dominaria United, and it was like a draft event. And I came in third. I'll talk about... That's basically the whole story. But I'll go into why I came in third, I guess, for people who don't know what a draft event is and how stupid they are.
I don't, so I'd love to hear about it.
Okay, yeah.
Quentin, how about you?
I just went and I played regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Regular standard format tournaments. And I got second, didn't drop a game until finals, and then I lost in finals. It was truly heartbreaking, but still stacking up a little store credit. It is what it is.
Who even has...
That's all you can hope for.
Who even has Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments anymore?
Dragon's Lair,
okay.
And I also go to New Year games.
Okay, Dragon's Lair is where I went for Magic.
Dragon's Lair at?
Portage.
Gotcha.
It's a neat little shop.
Sick little shop, dude. They got a fucking they got a lizard in there.
Yep.
Actually. I'm blanking
Is
on
it
what
his
kind
lair?
Yeah.
It's a bearded dragon.
Yeah, it's a bearded dragon, and then they have I think it's like some kind of magic card. I think it's like a red dragon or something like that.
I saw that. I didn't actually look very closely.
Yeah, but they have like a bunch of copies of that around like the lizard cage awesome. And stuff. It's pretty sick.
It's a little terrarium.
Yeah, I always go say what's up to it every time I go there.
Yeah, you gotta be nice.
Yeah,
It's his lair. Or her
exactly.
lair, I suppose. We don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't even know the dragon's
Their
name, to be
lair.
honest. But yeah,
Who
no,
knows?
that's my whole week. Oh, I started school again. I guess that's something, right? Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Senior
Your last
year,
year, right?
Woo,
You can drive over
senior.
to the other campus and be part of the esports league.
No, but I had one of
Invited?
our
Because-
mutual friends was trying to convince me to, I think,
I was
get into the Smash League, and I was
I was
like,
told
"Look,
about
man,
it by
you
his
don't-"
brother, and it was.
I was like, you don't understand. I have not touched a game like that in years. Like, there's no way I could be on like a team. No way.
Yeah, dude, they have. I don't want to say much about my alma mater's esports team, but apparently not very good.
Oh,
at least the
really?
Smash
Dude.
team.
Well,
If
yeah,
you
they
want a
fucking-
button masher, I'm your guy.
They play Ultimate, so it's like, who really gives a shit about that?
Apparently, the
right?
school bought that Switch though. So, do with that information what you will.
They bought a Switch. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
that's-
obviously the school buys all that stuff. I guess they have like school embossed like gamer chairs for like
Oh,
the
really?
league team. Yeah.
Ooh.
I see. I've
Look
never
out.
gone. There's like the whole like gaming lounge or whatever, but I don't even go on campus, so I haven't seen it.
Wait, on the other campus, the campus we went to,
Yeah.
the fucking gaming lounge, where?
What?
And
in the
whole,
basement?
the new building that got built after you guys graduated.
There's another new
You
building.
talking about the? There's another new building, or are you just talking about the one that has the gym in it?
Yeah. This is not an important conversation. Let's move on.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I haven't driven past there in a while.
Same.
Anyways, I guess we can get into the topic because I've been doing nothing. I've just been doing house projects. and that's
Maybe you
boring
should
to talk
start
about.
playing card games.
Maybe. Me and a friend did say that we thought about starting to stream like all the Halos because we've talked about doing that a few times. So
It's not really a card game, but all right.
maybe. Yeah, I mean it's a game.
You should do Lasso and then hate your life.
I don't even know what Lasso is.
Legendary All Skulls on,
Oh,
where you can like get through one room without
No.
fucking dying. Yeah.
never. I mean, like Legendary is fine, but all
I mean,
skulls.
somebody just beat the bounty that Critical put out to complete Halo 2 on Lasso.
I believe there's people out there that can do it. Myself,
One guy did it for $20,000.
I can't do that.
Yeah,
I know how good I am at that game, and I'm not that good.
I guess Hive Mind is. I don't want to get on Halo super hard before we get on the topic, but I guess Hive Mind is the big hurdle to overcome in that run. Or Grave
Yeah, I
Mind.
can
Grave
see
Mind.
that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do the topic. You know.
Let's hit it.
So, like I said, this may turn into a rant at some point, but I really would like to talk about the original series, the plot, production, and acclaim for Teen Titans. So instead of getting into, Teen Titans Go, I kind of wanted to go over kind of different things like the comic book, where it came from, stuff like that. I'll go into a little bit of Teen Titans Go later. I'm not going to cover Titans today because I've only watched maybe 4 episodes.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, I've only watched like 4 episodes, and so I wouldn't be able to do it justice. Not even sure if it's any good. Maybe you guys are watching on YouTube, you can comment and, tell us if it's any good.
I've heard some things.
I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard that it's like good, bad, nothing in between. Nothing. No one says it's okay. It's one side of the fence or the other.
Fair enough.
anyways, so Teen Titans. The Teen Titans are a superhero team appearing in the DC Comics branch. The group's name gives you most of what you need to know that its members are teens, most of which have worked as sidekicks along some of the biggest members of the Justice League. And if you don't know who the Justice League, go watch the movie. I don't know. Or go read the comic book. Or, don't watch the Zack Snyder cut, actually. Watch the Josh Whedon cut.
No, watch
it's superb. It's great. It's actually just the best movie.
I don't know about that.
No,
I'm an auteur, and I think I hated Justice League extended cut or whatever the fuck, the Snyder cut. I hated it so much.
I liked it more than the original, but it was still not great. It was still a bad movie. It just went from terrible to bad. Anyways, obviously teens can't stay teens much longer in comics can stay teens much longer in comics than real life, which eventually, to further the stories, many of the stories further by graduating members, they eventually become Titans. They have different branches. The Teen Titans, though, live on with different variations. I'll try to hit the big fan favorites, but I'm gonna probably forget some. Obviously, there's a bunch of them. I mean, it's just like almost like Justice League Unlimited, or yeah, is that what it was? The TV show where it was just literally just every DC superhero ever packed into the Justice League.
Because it wasn't the original Justice League show, right? It was the one after that. That was
it was the one after that. Yeah. Anyways, so to cover the comics first, the original team was originally formed by Kid Flash, Robin, and Aqualad. They later added Wonder Girl, and they adopt the Teen Titans moniker. So not really the one that we're used to seeing. The series, like many others in the comic world, has been canceled and relaunched so many times. So some honorable member mentions that joined throughout the consistent relaunches are Speedy, Aquagirl, Bumblebee, Hawk, Dove, and Harlequin. The series did not really take off until the 1980s when writer Marv Wolfman and artist George Perez took the helm. This series gave us the Teen Titans that many people know today, like Cyborg, Starfire, Raven, and Beast Boy. Obviously, Robin. Robin's pretty much the staple in most of the Teen Titans. You have some variation of Robin.
I prefer
at the time
my Fortnite with Starfire.
Fortnite with Starfire?
Didn't she get announced for Fortnite?
Did she?
Yeah. I think so.
People are gonna freak out.
Fortnite, how to get Starfire skins. Starfire cosmetics now available in Fortnite. This was 4 days ago.
Google searches how to get Starfire outfit on Fortnite. How to masturbate and play video games at the same time.
I mean, there's going to be some people. This is an $18 skin, by the way. That's fantastic.
Ew.
It's a good deal.
I love microtransactions.
All right. Anyways, at the time in the 80s, Beast Boy was freshly ripped from the Doom Patrol and was called Changeling in the series run. The high point in the series, which is prevalent in the cartoon and the DC animated movie, was the Judas Contract, where the Teen Titans were betrayed by one of their own members, Tara, or Tara was her superhero name. Not really that different. But that comes from her superpower, which is like terraforming, because she can move the earth. Anyways, fast forwarding a little bit to the 90s and 2000s, we start to see a whole new group of Teen Titans. As the ones previously grew into adulthood and became Titans, this new team consisted of more sidekicks like Robin, the third Robin, Tim Drake, Wonder Girl 2, which was Cassie Sandsmark, and Impulse or Kid Flash 2, Bart Allen, as well as Superboy, who was Con-El. Still don't really know why Superboy's called Superboy, because he does not really have very many of the same powers as Superman. But that's fine. All of which have been featured in Young Justice before this run. And you can also, that's kind of the big thing of the TV series of Young Justice too. Later in the series, new additions included Miss Martian, Ravenger, who is Rose Wilson, who is Slade Wilson's daughter, or also known as Deathstroke, who we'll talk about a little bit later. Also Supergirl, Kid Devil, and Blue Beetle the Third, who is Jamie Reyes. That's probably the most popular Blue Beetle. So, like I said earlier, DC was also publishing Titans, which featured some of the original members known now as adults, led by Dick Grayson, now Nightwing. Fast forwarding some more to 2011, DC's The New 52 reboot brought new characters to the team, including Solstice, Bunker, and Skitter. Although this volume proved commercially and critically disappointing, which was not just this series, but pretty much all of New 52. It was a total disaster. I believe DC almost went into bankruptcy over this.
So I have a little bit to say about the New 52, if you'll allow me the floor.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
A friend of ours convinced me to try and read through the Batman New 52 run, and while it's okay, there are definitely some real fucking stinkers in there. And it's just like...
Yeah.
It just like jumps around, so like I was reading in like story order, and I was like, and even then it just like jumps around. It's like, bro, what is this? They're introducing like 30 different heroes in like one arc, and I was like, bro, I just want to read about Batman being a cool detective and beating guys up. I don't want to know about this guy's backstory of like Gotham was fucking underwater and like shit, and it's like, bro, just give me Batman.
The only thing that I liked from the New 52 was some of the character redesigns. I did enjoy those. Batman's suit in the New 52 was my favorite. Wonder Woman looked pretty cool, but the stories were just awful. They're kind of doo-doo. Like you said, a lot of them, not just Batman, but also Wonder Woman, Superman. The stories had their names on them, but they really weren't about them for most of the time. So let's see. Jumping to 2016, during the DC Rebirth storylines, we got Titans Hunt, reestablishing the original founding members and the history along with it as the Titans. Alongside the Titans, we got a new group of Teen Titans, including Robin number 5, Damian Wayne, with Aqualad 2 and Kid Flash 3, as the team's latest members alongside mainstays Starfire, Raven, and Beast Boy. Other notable team-ups in the Teen Titans vein are Robin, Kid Flash, Aqualad team up to defeat weather-controlling villain known as Mr. Twister in the Brave and the Bold, number 54. They're great with names, man.
Yeah, DC is fantastic. They brought us such classics as Rainbow Raider and Polka Dot Man.
No one would have ever known about Polka Dot Man if Suicide Squad didn't have him in it.
Because he was just a nothing, like, one-time Flash villain, I think. And then there was, like... That was their goal. They were like, hey... Or James Gunn was like, hey, let's pull some Z-listers, and, like... That'll be good. It's a cat.
I know, I think he found Polka Dot Man by Googling, like, the most ridiculous DC villains or something like that and got him.
Isn't there like Condiment Man or something?
Possible.
Condiment Man?
Something stupid like that in the Batman universe?
There's Calendar Man, but he's actually a serial killer.
He's also
pretty
like
decent.
pretty integral to like one of the best Batman novels ever. So
Yeah, I just was because the C.
no,
Yeah, but yeah, he's actually a very big character. Let's see. Back to a bit about the original premise, the Teen Titans were often seen helping teenagers and answering calls. Comic historians Les Daniels noted that Haney, which took some ribbing for the writing style that described the Teen Titans as the cool quartet or the Fab Foursome. This was an attempt to reach the younger crowd at the This was an attempt to reach a younger crowd at the time by embracing performers at the time like the Beatles and Bob Dylan.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. Fun fact about this time, Neil Adams was called upon to rewrite and redraw the Teen Titans story, which had been written by Len Wein and Marv Wolfman. The story titled Titans Fit the Battle of Jericho would have introduced DC's first African-American superhero, but was rejected by the publisher, Carmine Infantino. They revised it. The series explored events such as inner-city racial tension and protest against the Vietnam War. One storyline beginning in issue 25 saw the Titans dealing with an accidental death of a peace activist, leading them to reconsider their methods. As a result, the Teen Titans briefly abandoned their identities to work as ordinary citizens, but the effort was quickly abandoned along the way.
Man, when did comics get so
Aqualad left the
political?
series. Well, they tried to have a black man. That's the issue.
Well, they also there's that they're protesting the Vietnam War, so obviously there's some commie pinko bastards, and then they're trying to investigate the death of an activist. Pfft, just let it be.
Yeah, I kind of love because you look back and you see how much like propaganda there was with like Captain America, Superman, Batman, stuff like that. And then you fast forward, 20 years, 10, 20, 30 years to stuff like this. And they're like, no, we can't get too political now. It's like comic books were literally a device for political, discourse and stuff.
But I feel like times changed to the point where they were like,
aren't comic books still political though? Like,
yeah, that's the joke.
So.
The joke is that all these fucking guys were like, these 30, 40-year-old guys are like, when did comics become fucking political? And it's like, bruh, always.
Got you. I thought we were like,
they're like, we're trying to reach out to the fucking.
How, like, they aren't anymore. And I was
they're like, we're talking about how they're trying to reach out to the fucking like youth revolution, and it's like, but these guys were like, they made my character have a fucking undercut colored hair, dude. Fuck this political bullshit.
Yeah, I don't get it. I love I think it was Fox News about Superman being gay. Because it came out that not Superman but his son is gay or bisexual, I believe.
And Tucker Carlson was like, they turned Superman gay.
This is American hero, blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't believe they did this. It's like, he's not even American. I mean, technically, yes, he's lived in America and stuff, whatever, for long enough to probably be an American in the comic books. But he's a Kryptonian. He's from another planet. Like, his dad's from another planet. And you're not even talking about the right character. They never talked about the right character either.
Did Superman ever do the correct procedures for becoming an American citizen? I think he's an illegal immigrant.
Oh, 100%. I would like to see that. That needs to be a whole comic where Martha and Clark's dad, I can't remember his name at the moment, how they went to like get the birth certificate and social security number for their child.
Back then it was a little bit easier. You could just show up to the hospital with a baby and be like, I made this. And they'd be like, here is a number for you.
I'm guessing they said it was like a bathtub or barn.
See, this is why I think, regardless of how you feel about what's his name, the guy who wrote Watchmen these days, because I think he's kind of a shithead these days, but I just find that stuff so like funny and compelling to me, because it's just like, in that universe, obviously they're making fun of comics and like how people identify comics with their politics, and it's like, in that world, fucking Superman would have been at like Ruby Ridge.
Yeah, being like observed under a microscope.
Batman would have been taking the shot at Ruby Ridge. The Flash would have accidentally caused what was the big fire? Cult fire.
I don't know.
Oh, it's the place in Waco. The Flash ran through Waco too fast and started the Waco fire.
Holy shit.
That's what's on my mind now, is just, how can I insert superheroes into really bad situations that the U.S. government has perpetrated?
Yeah. Anyways, back on topic, I guess. So now that we covered the comics, let's get into many people's first introduction into the world of the Teen Titans, and maybe really just superhero cartoons in general. The Teen Titans series. So the Teen Titans series was an American animated superhero show influenced heavily by Japanese anime. The series was developed by Glenn Murakami, David Slack, David Slack, and Sam Register. The series was based mostly off the popular 80s comics starring the same team lineup, later adding additional characters and teams. The show premiered on Cartoon Network on July 19th, 2003. The series' first 2 seasons ran both Cartoon Network and on Kids W. Later, the following season would only air on Cartoon Network. The series was picked up for 4 seasons, but was so popular that the 5th season was ordered as a finale. The final episode, called Things Change, aired on January 2016, 2006, after which a TV movie titled Trouble in Tokyo was released in September 2006 as a final cap on the series. The series was renowned for its use of character development, humor, and serious themes. The last place the series has aired, and just to make us feel really old, was Boomerang.
Bro,
So
it's
cool.
It's not heartbreaking, but it's like, I look at Boomerang and it's just showing like stuff that I watched when I was a kid now, and I'm like, what
I know,
is
like
fucking
Dexter's
going on?
Laboratory, and
Yeah.
because when we were watching it, it was stuff that our like parents grew up with.
Yeah, it was
I
like
guess
fucking the
that-
old Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and now it's like
Yeah,
that
it
stuff
was
like Dexter
really old
and
shit.
I'm pretty sure Foster's is on there sometimes, and I'm just like,
Oh god,
bro.
I know Powerpuff Girls, they're on it. I don't know. So to get into the premise, like I stated before, the show is based on the comic run, but by Marv Wolfman and George Perez. The lineup was similar as well, with Robin, Cyborg, Raven, Starfire, and Beast Boy. In the first season, the group is focused on a mysterious villain named Slade, voiced by Ron Perlman. Slade hopes to turn Robin into his apprentice. second season is an adaptation of the Judas Contract, where a new hero joins the team named Tara, and she is secretly plotting against them with Slade. Moving on to the third season, we see Cyborg go undercover to infiltrate Hive, headed by the evil leader Brother Blood. As the season goes on, a rift breaks in the team and Cyborg leaves to start Titans East, which Cyborg, leading the rest of the team, consists of Aqualad, Speedy, Bumblebee, and Mas Imenos, which is an adorable set of twin speedsters. But they have to be together to be speedsters. Like, they have to be touching, which is awesome.
Now that I have to disagree with.
You tell them like Masaminos?
There's nothing adorable about them. They're just like...
They're cute. They're like this tall.
They're just little fucking chupacabras. Just go back, blah, 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 blah. Like,
Bro, you know what these reminded me of when I was a kid? For obvious reasons? Minus and
Plus one Minum.
Yep.
From Pokemon, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I could see that.
That was my frame of reference, was Gen 3 Pokemon. Gen 1 through 3.
In the fourth season, we see Raven battling her inner demons and also her part in her father's plan to destroy and enslave the world. Which actually has one of my favorite episodes ever in the series, which is when Cyborg and Beast Boy actually go into Raven's mind to go save her, and we get to see like all of her different emotions.
The 5 different Ravens.
Yeah, which was pretty cool. I think at the end of that season, she dons her like white outfit instead of her black outfit because she's like grown and stuff like that.
Gandalf the white ass.
Pretty much. Finally, in the final seasons, we have many new Titan branches helping our OG team in taking down the Brotherhood of Evil, which we find out is one of Beast Boy's longtime adversaries, which is a nod to Doom Patrol. Now that I kind of covered that, I want to go into Secret Identities, which we've talked about them a little bit, but what's up?
Isn't the Brain, I think is the name of that villain, part of the Brotherhood of Evil,
yes.
which is I think he was originally from Doom Patrol.
Yeah, the Brotherhood of Evil in general was from Doom
fair
Patrol.
enough. Yeah, that's true.
That's
true.
That's their big. Yeah, so it's like a nod in the series because Beast Boy knows who they are, but they never say that Beast Boy had a team. They kind of allude to it, which, yeah.
Bro, can you imagine if they introduced like fucking Robot Man and Mr. Nobody into fucking, or Negative Man rather, into Teen Titans?
Oh god, I'd be down for it. So Secret Identities. One thing that this show really never explained was the secret identities of our teens or our Titans. Only really from clues throughout the show can you really tell what variations like they really are. Obviously, you can assume they're the original team, but many believed Robin especially to be ambiguous. In the series, all the Titans stay in the superhero personas at all times. This is a conscious decision by the writers so that kids watching would be able to put themselves into any character. They believed that as soon as you gave them an alter ego, it makes it harder for children to connect and see themselves as the hero. The secret identity of Robin, an alias assumed by multiple characters in the comic, is never explicitly revealed in the series. However, several hints are provided to suggest it is Dick Grayson, the original Robin, and the founding member of the Teen Titans. So I'll go through some of the reasons why. Robin's alternate dimension counterpart, Larry, in the episode Fractured, is named Nasyarg Kassid, which is Dick Grayson spelled backwards. Robin's future counterpart in the episode How Long is Forever, has taken on the identity of Nightwing, which is Grayson's second superhero alias, which another Jason Todd and I believe Tim Drake at one point do don the Nightwing outfit, but they, instead of wearing it as blue, wear it as red. So in this version it's blue, so it's another thing. The main romance in the show is Robin's relationship with Starfire, whom Grayson would romance in the comics. A glimpse into Robin's consciousness by Raven in the episode Haunted shows memories of two acrobats falling from a trapeze, a reference to the death of Grayson's acrobatic parents being the catalyst for him becoming Robin. Further connections to Batman mythos include two references in the episode The Apprentice Part 2, when Robin responds to a suggestion by the villain Slade that he might be like a father to him, and with him saying back, I already have a father, which transitions to a shot of flying bats. And a fight scene on the roof. What's up?
As a kid, I thought that scene specifically was supposed to be hinting that this is like some alternate universe where Batman became bad and became Slade.
A lot of people I remember thought that when I was.
I didn't know Batman lore at the time. I thought the suggestion was that Slade was Robin's dad.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, see, no, I thought the bats specifically, because I thought that was supposed to be like, it was just showing you Slade's lair or whatever, and there's bats in his lair, so it's Batman. Duh.
Gotcha.
Very ambiguous.
It is like a pretty, like, if you read into Robin lore, Slade is a very big part of his, it's pretty much his main villain in his comic books. The last thing was that they have a fight scene on the rooftop of a building labeled Wayne Enterprises. So they do small nods to Batman, but they never. I mean, they do small nods to all of the superheroes that have sidekicks, but they don't specifically.
There was that one shot where they animated like a very detailed Robin face, and he just looks straight at the camera and goes, "Fuck Batman."
I don't think that was in any Cartoon Network series.
Yeah.
No, that's a bit, but that is a line that's said in that Titans show.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Titans did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought Batman doesn't kill. Fuck Batman.
Yeah.
Cinematic masterpiece.
The one thing that I will say about Titans is Dick Grayson's persona is more like Jason Todd's, and Jason Todd's persona in the show is more like Dick Grayson's. So that's kind of dumb.
I haven't watched enough of the show to have an opinion.
Jason Todd,
I don't know.
What's it?
Oh no, sorry. I was saying, isn't there like a new goofy like Titan show on the CW where like I don't remember which Robin it is, if it's Damian West or something, but they like Bruce Wayne dies and then they find out that he was Batman, and it's like basically just like a teen drama show but with like superheroes mixed into it.
I don't know.
Or did that show get canceled?
Oh no! I thought
isn't that canceled?
I thought that was the show where it was like Bruce Wayne as a teenager.
No, that's Gotham.
That's Gotham.
Oh, okay.
Where he has the Femto costume from fucking Berserk.
Yeah, because sometimes that gave me like teen drama vibes.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
That was a Fox show, wasn't it, or an FX show?
Oh my god, I hate clickbait comic articles, dude. They are the worst thing. Titans, 8 reasons the show needs, in all caps, to be in the CW Arrowverse. Nothing needs to be in the CW Arrowverse. Don't fucking kid yourself.
No, because it's all almost over.
And Flash also all those shows like
Flash is on its last season. Yeah,
Should've
Flash is on its last season and it's done.
Ago.
Oh, yeah. It should have been on its last season after season 3. So yeah, a lot of the characters, obviously you can tell who they are, but they don't ever explicitly say who they are. Another thing is like they did try to do some kind of like I get red herring stuff. Like they made Robin at one point Red X, which is a nod to Red Hood. Later on, there's another person that takes on the mantle after him. And when they're trying to figure it out, they're writing a bunch of stuff on a whiteboard. And when you look at the whiteboard, it actually says Jason Todd, who is the Red Hood. So that's kind of funny. So they do a lot of nods to the comic books. They just never like put it in your face. It's a separate thing, you know.
So
What do you got,
the show hasn't released yet, but it's called Gotham Knights with a K. But the premise on Wikipedia is, in the wake of Bruce Wayne's death, his rebellious adopted son, Turner Hayes, forges an unlikely alliance with the children of Batman's enemies when they are all framed for the murder and attempt to clear their names.
Turner
I remember,
Hayes?
I remember the trailer that's out for the show looks like fucking dookie.
Are they trying to write off of the game that's coming out? Because Gotham Knights, the game, is coming out soon.
I don't know.
I thought that was a video game.
Yeah. That's
okay.
fucking weird.
The similar titled video game also takes place in a post Bruce Wayne Gotham and also features the Court of Owls as antagonists, but the projects are unrelated.
Interesting.
Yeah, because the video game is supposed to be like a soft reboot of the Arkham games.
Yeah, after
because
Batman and
kills himself. He kills himself in the last one, like Batman dies, but Bruce Wayne's still alive.
Apparently,
Spoiler
from what
alert.
I understand in the new video game, Gordon's also dead, but I'm not sure.
John, you're supposed to say spoiler alert first.
Fuck it. But, well, it's supposed to be a soft
The game's been out for
so
like 10
they
years.
could both definitely be dead.
I'm just
I know.
I'm just giving him shit.
I mean, Barbara Gordon also can walk, so... And she can't walk in the Arkham games.
True. That did happen.
Yeah. Yeah. She's Oracle in those.
I thought
So lastly, I'd like to go over critical reception. And then we can just bullshit about some of the Teen Titans Go stuff if you guys want at the end, because this might be a little bit quicker than usual. Or we would just have a quick episode. It's up to you guys. So, lastly, the series has really received a lot of praise and acclaim throughout its run. One of the things I saw repeatedly was the fact that many of the producers and executives made statements about wanting Robin to be cool in his metal tip boots. Thought he was pretty cool. Initially, the show was geared towards children around 8 to 14 age range, but the producers were well aware that the fans of DC would also be tuning in, probably making the shift to a tone after the first couple seasons make it a little bit more sense, because definitely after season 1 you start to get pretty hard tone shifts to like a darker series. Now the series creators initially stated the younger children were and the intended audience for the series Teen Titans Go. So that's why there's that now. In 2009, Teen Titans was named the 83rd best animated series by IGN. TV Line lists the theme song of the series among the best animated series themes of all time, which I gotta agree, because I still can sing most of that song without it even playing. It's like in my head all the time. So just to give a little bit more evidence that the series being amazing, I will close out this episode with the awards and nominations given to the series. So they got an Annie Award in 2005, Outstanding Storyboard in an Animated Television Production. They were nominated for that. 2004 Annie Award, Outstanding Music in an Animated Television Production, nominated. Outstanding Storyboard in an Animated Television Production, nominated again. 2004 Motion Picture Sound Editors Award, Best sounding, editing, and television animation nominated. So, got a lot of nominations. Could win a couple more, though. For me.
Better than
but
nothing.
Yeah. Obviously, I didn't really get into Teen Titans Go too much. I haven't really watched it. I get kind of annoyed a lot of the times when I watch it, so that's my bad. I think it's also due to the fact that I did love the original series so much that I will say that I have a bias towards it, and I don't really want to give Teen Titans Go a chance. But
you're also not the target audience. Maybe that's why you don't like it.
No.
Fair.
Also, I mean, like, people can talk shit all they want on Teen Titans Go. Whatever, right? But if you try to, like, look me in the eyes and tell me that the scene in the movie where Robin and all the Teen Titans go back in time and put a pearl necklace on Bruce Wayne's mom and push his mom and a dad into an alley so they get shot isn't the funniest fucking thing in the world, you're a liar.
I did not know that. I did not know they did that.
The movie is so ridiculous. I'm telling you, dude, Teen Titans Go has some goods. Like, it everybody's like, oh, dumb kid show, yada yada. Like, if you watch it, like, they throw some shit in there that you're just like, wait, what?
Why?
Yeah.
Maybe
like,
I'll watch the movie.
There was
I
like
want to see that scene, really, is all I want to see.
There was like another joke was like they like went back and like had to untangle like a young Aquaman from like a 6-pack, like the plastic rings. Because like he was choking on, I don't know. There's like a lot, I don't know. The movie, at least, at the very least, just watch the Teen Titans Go movie. I think it's like it redeems a lot of shit.
I'll try to
in
watch
my
it.
opinion.
And
I think the movie's
we'll talk
funny.
about it. Yeah, we'll try to talk about it in a mini-sode later on.
Okay.
When I finally watch it, I'll come back with my prognosis on that.
Okay. At least just watch the movie. If nothing, just for the scene where Batman's parents gets killed. Because Robin and the rest of the Teen Titans do that. It's their fault.
It's canon now.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's really all I have to say on Teen Titans Go. Like, if you can't appreciate the show after hearing about that fucking joke bit, whatever you want to call it, then, like, it's just not the show for you. I don't know. Get a better sense of humor, I guess. I don't know.
I like your Spock mug.
Wow, way to make the podcast political, bringing in Star Trek.
Wow,
Jesus
dude.
Christ. Don't you know that we don't try to get political on here?
When did Star Trek become so fucking political? Literally the
Our
first
podcast.
episode of the first of Next Generation.
Oh, well, you guys got anything? Or you guys want to wrap up and head over to a mini-sode?
That's all I got.
So I don't really have much to say about Teen Titans. It was good. It was fun. I think your information is very informative, but brought back a lot of memories, including certain Newgrounds animations.
Booyah!
Booyah!
Yeah,
That's all I'll say on that.
we grew up in some
Oh,
wild
man.
times.
I remember our mutual friend showing me that video.
Oh
And
yeah.
him being very much into it. And then
Ironically
him just
enough,
yelling it at school all the time.
Ironically enough, it's the same friend that we mentioned that wants me to join the esports league.
Yeah.
I believe that.
It all comes full circle. It all comes full circle, baby.
He's an odd guy. Maybe one day we can get him on here.
He wants
Unmask
to
him
be.
as the freak. Does he?
He's asked me before, but he also does this thing where he's like, yeah, I'm making a PC so like, we can play games together, and then it's been 2 years.
True. All right. Well.
Oh boy. All right.
Let's wrap it on up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. You can find me at Not John on pretty much all my socials. Like I said at the beginning, I'm thinking about streaming soon with a buddy. Not going to make any promises because I've definitely made that promise in the past. But yeah, maybe.
We'll Me too.
Tim, where can we find you?
You can find my inactive letterbox at Timmy C. My Twitter and Instagram are Hot Pink Waffles. Twitch is Uncle Fungal Shroom. Most of those socials are I lurk more than I post, so
Lurking's fine. Most people lurk.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but I think a loud minority has taken over most social media. But that's a political discussion.
Yeah. Quentin, where can we find you?
On any social media that I want you to find me, you can just look up Boxwine, but change the O to a 0.
And then our podcast socials is RRP Podcasts, pretty much anywhere. And
including we are on Truth Social. We post our podcast updates.
I want to make an account just for the fun
See how
of it.
fast it gets deleted.
Nah, Donald J follows us on Truth Social.
Remember
He says we're nice young patriots.
Yeah.
Remember when we did the Black Flag episode and I went on a rant about how I hate Nazis for like fucking 15 minutes straight? Just post clips of that on Truth.
We are Hoosiers, but we were not in downtown Indianapolis this weekend.
No. Anyways, the other thing is if you have any topics you want us to discuss possibly, you can always email us at rrppodcast@gmail.com. It's pretty inactive, so I mean, if you guys wanna give us a little bone here and there, that'd be cool. Obviously,
who the fuck communicates through email, John? Let's be honest with ourselves. Maybe that's why it's inactive. It's a dead communication form.
Fair.
Yeah, all the kids are using
hit up
Line.
Slide into our DMs on TikTok. How about that?
You can snail mail me. I'll get a P.O. box open up.
Oh yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Say to like and subscribe. Be great. And yeah, we'll head over to the minisode.
Give us that 5 stars in Apple Podcasts. See ya in the minisode 69.
Woo!